Hi, welcome back to Live and Breathe Horses. Thank you for joining us today. Yesterday, I was having a chat with a very wise friend about the importance of having daily rituals, practices, habits, whatever you want to call them, in our lives that we remember to practice also in the good times when everything is fine, so that we have them there as resources to help us when things are not so fine, problems, challenges, we get stuck in the dark, that constant ebb and flow of life. So there's always going to be difficulties. And often in the good times, we forget to practice these things because we kind of feel like we don't really need them. Whereas actually we do, because the more we can practice them, the better the good times will be as well. So we were specifically talking about practicing gratitude and self-compassion, but it can be whatever has meaning to you. I think gratitude is always a very powerful tool. And to even just the simple practice of each day, finding in our lives those moments of relating, of connection. What am I going to do today that's meaningful for me, that's healthy for me? So, of course, this conversation brought me onto the horse thing. And I think it's the same with our horses, isn't it? The more we can, now here's Umo coming as well. The more we can be accurate and practice our good habits when things are fine and calm and quiet, then the more we will be able to use those things when we need them, when there's a stressy situation, when the horse gets scared, So with the horses, it's just the simple things we do every day, isn't it? It's how much feel we're building into things, how we can move the horse's feet, get their attention. And then, of course, when things are difficult, the more we've practiced that in a calm situation, the more we can rely on it when we really need it. So whether it's our aids when we're riding, it's on the ground, it's in freedom, it's every little thing we do, isn't it? How we're placing the horse's feet, how much we can reach their mind, how we can influence their emotions, and to practice that obsessively, especially the expression thing, checking always, is our horse connected? Are they understanding that they don't just go into doing things automatically? And then when there's, like I said, a stressy situation, we've got much more chance of being able to diffuse that, help our horse through it. And I suppose the first thing always for me is the breath. Taking a breath, coming back to the breath. So the more we practice even that, when things are all nice and happy and calm, we might not notice that we need it. But to have that as a base, that little pause of awareness, and then really feeling how our horse is responding. How can we make it smoother, easier, more accurate, more meaningful to the horse? So that when things are not so quiet, we've got a much more powerful tool for controlling our horse. What do you think, little Bing? You could give us some tips, couldn't you? Okay, so thank you very much for joining us today, for the gift of your time. I hope that's useful. I'd be interested to know what daily practices you have in place with your own self and through your horse work that just keep building up that safe, happy base place, that we are more able to weather any storms that come onto us from that place. So thank you for joining us. Look forward to see you next time. Keep tuning into the light and have a good day.